Worship, we are diligent enough that by letter dated 4th June, we managed to share the list of the substantial sureties with our colleagues from the prosecution. And we forwarded all their documents for verification beforehand. Hussein is a resident of Busega Parish, Rubaga Division. As per the LC letter awarded to the worship. Ahmed Hussein alias Haji Mandela is a businessman operating a chain of businesses in this country. The worship, Omar Ahmed Hussein is a friend of the accused. He's a professional friend who has known him for more than 20 years. Your worship, we have already shared an introduction letter from local leaders of his residence, place of residence. I've also shared his regular national ID. We have also shared his bank statement, Your Worship, that will come to that point later. We have also in advance shared his credentials and documents with our colleagues from the prosecution. Your Worship, the surety we want to present is Mr. Mohammed. Your Worship, Mr. Omar Mohammed, a male adult aged 51 years. Your Worship, Mr. Omar Mohammed is a public servant. He's at the rank of Assistant Commissioner in the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Directorate of Legal Advisory Services, of Manyangwa, Zone B Village, Wakiso District. Your Worship, Mr. Thomas Kategere is 44 years old. His name number is CM 810-131-057 as per his national ID, which has been shared with our colleagues in the prosecution, and we wish to share the same with the court as well. His telephone contact is 0782 530 844. He's a professional friend to the accused, but he's also a public servant working with the Office of the President. He works with the Office of the President under the Presidential Advisory Committee on Exports and Industrial Development for this court. Does not constitute loss of money. This, therefore, in our view, we submit that this necessitates the sureties to be bonded as per the documents. The nature of the offense before this court, Your Worship, the court should take note of the law, that is the Land Act as amended in 2010, and the Registration of Titles Act. The complaints are stated by the prosecution others. We want the court to take judicial notice of the fact that that is actually his role in the law. His role in the law is to cancel titles, hear the matter, cancel titles, or not. The complaint that he removed the caveat. Oh Allah! So, Your Worship, we believe and we submit that the offences are not so grave, and the facts presented before this court forming the basis of the prosecution. The allegations are not grave to warrant a denial of bail.
We point out to the authenticity of the documents that have been furnished to court for the reason that we only received these documents yesterday, and some actually this morning, right now. So we can't verify really and put our hands there. Commission, allow me highlight just a few.
Please don't highlight the paragraphs, just submit towards the paragraphs. Because when you have the affidavit, I'm not going to write everything. If you filed it, then I'm going to it.
Much of that, Your Worship. Your Worship, that notwithstanding, this morning we filed an affidavit of in opposition to the bail application that will be made. That affidavit is signed by Mr. Kenneth Ward. We have due this filed it in court and submit on the first. In summary, the affidavit of Mr. Ward, who is the lead investigator in this case, points to the difficulty during the investigation of reaching the accused person. Your Worship says that very many times they had to summon him more than once. And instances that go through his wife to ensure that he attends to the summons of the Inspector General. And then one other key thing that he also points out, Your Worship, is that if the accused person is released on bail, considering his position, it's going to interfere with the remaining witnesses. But yesterday, Your Worship, we pointed out that we needed 2 weeks to finalize with the investigation. So Warren is telling us that he has had hardships getting some of the witnesses that are required for this matter, simply because they keep pointing to the fact that they are intimidated.
Is about 170,000 US dollars. Your Worship, that is about 700 million Uganda shilling or something. There is nothing like a monetary issue in this case. All they are saying, he did not cancel the title properly. So we believe that that is enough to assure the court that the bond terms can be met.
The rules of this court. Rule 7 of the High Court Anti-Corruption Division Case Management Rules 2021 enjoins this court to marshal as their ages and the person to stand as surety for an accused person to determine that they have capacity, 1, to influence and compel the accused person to attend court and to meet the terms of the bond. Although prosecution submits that it is the practice of this court to require bank statements, it is not in the rules that the only way one can prove ability to meet the bail terms is by the bank statement. Having a stable employment such as those working with the public service is indicated since sureties presented have been found to be substantial and the documents have been presented in their original form. Bail application is allowed on the following grounds: the applicant to accept 3 million shillings, the applicant deposits his passport to this court today or on the next date of hearing, each surety executes a non-cash bond of 50 million shillings each. I so order.